Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I think I'm never ever sure if I'm streaming or not, if it started or whatever. I think eventually it does. Sometimes I start it and I'm just doing it and there's no chat and I think to myself, well, there's probably not many people watching, obviously, but then also, yeah, is it actually working? I've got no idea. It tells me it is, so I'm going to assume that it is. I'm playing some City of Heroes today, just a bit of a. I'm home alone today, so just like a bit of a couple of hours maybe chill stream before I have my lunch, which I think will probably consist of wine, chocolate, and peanuts. I think probably today, as soon as I'm home alone. This is a new guy, Doctor Mandrake. I haven't really. This is kind of like a costume that I built ages ago. I was too lazy to do a new costume, but I'm not sure I can. Can I try it here? Yeah. Okay, doesn't really do a lot. I think it's like a healing spell, but I think it's a new power that went in a little while ago called Marine. So I'm playing a controller, like a plant marine controller. So like the very terrible role playing idea is that I'm chucking out plants and I'm watering them. That's the that's the terrible. Anyway, we're on the hero side, so we're starting with Matthew Habashi as always. He probably wants us to go and kill some dudes, which is what we'll do. I like controllers. I like the idea of just knocking stuff down. What I noticed here is I'm not sure if they increased the number of dudes in these bits, but there's a couple over here. I'm sure there never used to be this many dudes. It's probably just how I've got it set up, but sometimes like tab targeting kind of goes all over the place. I'm not sure if is he gone? Oh, it's a heal. Okay, he's a. It's like he had materialised, dematerialised, and then appeared in the wall. I could probably kill one of these bigger groups, but it'd just be really slow, I think. I'm not actually sure if this. What does this do? It heals me and it puts minus damage on them. So there you go. It's not bad damage there, actually. Oh, hello. I do enjoy the old the controllers. Though at the start you literally get one control spell, so it's kind of about just locking stuff down. Oops, new dude spawned. Holy smoke! No AOE control yet, so I think we'll probably have to run some of these off if we can. Try and kill one at a time. Oof. Keep one dude locked up. I always wanted to play a plant controller, but never really got around to it. I like the idea of having the big. I think you get like a big. Is it you get a big what's it called? Like a man-eating plant at the end, as your big pet time. Unless you're playing a DPS class, it's a very, very slow and methodical game at the start as a controller anyway. I think we've done the quest anyway. He's legging it. Done. Okay, let's go. The atmosphere in this game is super good. So it's really immersive. Okay, we're going to see Officer Nelson next. It's great when you get your travel power as well. You can just kind of run around. If you can fly around or jump. I really like super jump, but I don't think it... I'm sure you can get everywhere you can get with fly, but fly just feels a bit more convenient. Okay, blah blah blah. I guess he wants us to beat some more dudes up. Oh, we got to defeat the Fart of the Hellions. Oh, I think these guys are kind of like not bosses, but slightly tougher. I think it's these guys. It's going to take so long to kill these dudes. There's only one that you can kind of lock them down. So we'll chuck a few fists in there as well. You get like containment and overpower bonus. You do more damage for something. I think that is like tons more hit points though. Nice. You don't often get like sometimes I look on the forums for let's use some of these for like like builds and stuff if I'm feeling lazy. But this guy I'm kind of trying not to do it. I think the builds you generally get that uses the mids kind of reborn thing generally they're kind of like end game builds. You don't often get leveling builds. Guy he's running off. He's just standing there. What this guy's doing. It's one of those cool games where you just wander around or flying around and you can see some really cool stuff, funny stuff. Sometimes you just get stuff going on the top of buildings and you think, what the hell is going on up here? Is that done? Yep. Okay, let's just go into an underground cavern. I'm not a big fan of the underground cavern sections. But, what can you do? Yeah, I don't like these ones so much. I don't mind like the ones with the pipe work and stuff that look like underground waterworks type things. Let's go and chuck some. Let's go and throw some hands. I think on a fun factor, in respect to just kind of fun. I'm not quite sure what I mean by it, but this game is definitely just a lot of fun to play. Doesn't take itself at all seriously. And that's what's good about it. To this day, I mean, this wasn't an MMO that I played as much as other MMOs back in the day, and to this day, I'm still not 100% sure about all the enhancements work for your skills and stuff. Obviously, I understand the basics of you slot an enhancement for a skill and it makes it better, but there's lots of different sets and stuff to use, and I'm not sure what to use where and whatever it may be. Okay. Let's go. Job done. Soon pass these dudes. Right, so we definitely want to level up. So it's a game that's very much, obviously, I mean, it came out after EverQuest, vanilla EverQuest anyway. And everything is, I would say, more immediate, I guess. But not like everything's like handed to you on a plate type thing. It's just a different style of game again that we just don't get, you just don't see anymore. Oh, cool. I could really need some more damage, actually. I wonder if Roots does more damage. It does less damage than Entangle. It can capture more. Oh, it's an AoE. Oh, okay. We'll definitely take Roots then. Yeah, we'll go for that. Your first few levels go through pretty quickly anyway, so it's not a problem. Also received some other skills. Oh, you've got like a rocket pack, I think, that flies you around, and brawl. Let's move over there. Got rest. Okay. Let's go and talk to Matthew. Blah de blah de blah. What's next? What do you have in mind? Okay. Defeat some more Hellions. I always found Mind was really fun as well. It's like you should run past a group of mobs and just kind of like mass confuse them, so they all start attacking each other and run off. You don't get any XP, it's just quite funny to do. A little bit of ticky damage there. Very much little dots at the moment, is my dude. It gets to a point though where he starts kind of controlling mobs and stuff. Oops, you got run over. I think these guys recently got, I think most of the emulated servers did, recently got permission from whoever owns the license now to, oh yeah, we're in disguise this time, whoever owns the license to yeah, to just officially run their servers, which I thought was pretty cool. I think as long as they don't make any money out of it, I think. But then saying that, I think that the EverQuest servers have got a similar kind of thing going on with Daybreak. So there's a lot of dudes in here. I've done this quest a few times. I'm never sure if there's anything, if it's worth, if there's a time limit to where you might get found out, and if it's worth. I mean, apart from experience, doesn't look like there's anything. Let's have a look around. Mostly, there's not a huge amount to loot in the game. It's not particularly important. What the hell is that guy doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not really much to the map. Let's get out. Let's get out of here. There is like a questing guide on the... This is Homecoming, right? I think so, on the Homecoming forums. That's quite useful because it's easy to out-level some of the story arcs and stuff. And if you out-level them, then some of them you just don't get, you can't do. So yeah, it's an important thing. Right, I think we can just call you once you work out trust with contacts. You can just call them. Level tree. Right. Stop the ritual of souls. Okay, let's do that. That sounds bad. Well, I'm on the hero side, so. Ah. So yeah, these guys are underpowered now. Bosh. Hey, Ghislaine. She's got a bit of a goth thing going on. And she's running into the building where the Ritual of Soul is going on. Well, okay. You don't have to kill mobs. I was talking about kind of like out-leveling stuff, which you can. But actually, mobs do ignore you. Like if you just sprint past them, assuming that you can find a spot where there aren't, you can just stop and hide. You know, you don't need to kill them all. You do get like influence and stuff for them, but it's not like, you know, it's not a massive thing. Sometimes you have to kill them to, you know, to move on, but. Yeah, so Cinderburn here, I think he's doing some stuff, some magic going on. I quite like I've got another guy that I'm playing as well occasionally. He's kind of like I've tried to kind of create more of like a traditional like magician type character, Victorian magician type. And there is I think there is like a secondary. I think there is a secondary. Look at these dudes. Let's go. There is like a secondary skill, I think, secondary tree or something that's like magic. I can't remember if there's like more of a traditional magic actual main power though. This is where you find out that Matthew Habashi thought his wife had died, but she's not dead. Listen into their conversation. I've done that before. You can anyway, I think. Let's go. Yeah. I guess we've got to speak to Matthew again, haven't we? Yep. Let's call him up. not actually sure. Sometimes they recommend you do a different sometimes if you've got a choice of two contacts, sometimes someone will recommend whatever, but I don't particularly think it really matters here. I think we'll probably do. There's one officer fields. I can't remember which one I did before. Let's try this one. Okay. Yeah, so the way the quest structure kind of works is that you get a contact and then they move you on, and then they kind of, once you finish their arc, they move you on to a different contact, I should say. Let's go and talk to her. You can get levels in advance as well. I think you can actually just download this as a download from Homecoming and just install it and run it. I don't think you need to faff about with different versions or what have you. There's always stuff going on roofs. I don't know what they're doing. You can have levels in advance as well, so I can level up to 3, but I'll wait until 4 and then go and turn in 2 levels at once. I'm not sure if there's a maximum. There probably is. Looks like a hero herself, old Sandra. Okay, what's going on? What do we need? What does she want me to do? Well, she wants supplies. There's a riot. I think one of these arcs has like some super... Oh yeah, I think this is the one. This superhero who is moaning and complaining but not actually doing anything about anything. Essentially. Bit of a knobhead. Yeah, so it's up to me. Let's go and defeat some... Let's go and get some skulls. I love travelling around, like around on the roofs and things. It's so cool. As I said, there's generally always quite a lot going on. Right, we've got some groups of skulls here. Yep. I'll get up close, do like a do the minus damage thing on them. The controller combat is like this quite a lot. You're just waiting for cooldowns. It does get a lot more fun later on, but yeah, it's combat can be a bit. Got 3 dudes here. Let's chuck on some damage. Should probably look at my yeah, AOE is quite large on the on this skill. Yep. 10 more. They spawn quick as well, so you just go between the groups basically. I think that guy's going to die. They do actively seem to update the game as well. Like, I'm sure that... I'm not sure if these were skills that were in the code but were missing or whatever, or if they've just created them themselves. But I think this marine skill is quite new, but I don't know if it... I don't know what it is, you know, whether it's like a new skill that just wasn't put into the game for whatever reason, or... yeah. But what I like about the updates they do is it still feels like the same game, like the spirit of the game. It doesn't feel, you know, out of place, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm way low on power. This guy gonna die. Finally. Things like your travel skills have got like a constant power tick. So I guess unless you're if you're using a lot of skills and they cost a lot of power, just turn them off while you're fighting, essentially. Almost level 4, we get a new skill. I should probably start chucking in some enhancements as well at some point. There's a thing where you can upgrade your enhancements. Like you can spend some inspiration or whatever it is to just do like an upgrade, a full upgrade on the ones you've currently got plugged in. But I never know if that's worth doing or not. I guess I probably need to. Holy smokes, that's a bit of a shirt, dude. Stanley's got it all going on. This was kind of the next game in my list. I'm kind of, there we go, level 4. I'm going to get a couple of level ups. I'm kind of looking for games at the moment. I'm playing 1 or 2 games, but I can't. But I can't really stream them. So yeah, so I'm kind of looking for a game to play and a game to stream. June, I've kind of pretty much run its course for me. I've kind of moved on to the where is she? Oh, there you are. I've moved on to the final tier of like gathering and crafting, but you need spice. You need the spice melange, and it just takes so much time. For me as a solo player, it just takes so much time to get some. I'm not sure if I want to what are the skulls up to. Let's find out. I'm not sure I want to. Let's go and level up first. I'm not sure I want to. Yeah, take the time to invest in the game to do that. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it's been a fantastic experience. Yeah, but kind of got to the end of that. I was looking at Oblivion Remaster because I will definitely play that at some point. I love that when the music kicks in when you get to this bit. Where's the trainer? There she is. Miss Liberty. I guess we just chuck a couple there, I suppose. Then we can go to level 4. We get a new skill. I'm not 100% sure what to go for. I'd like some more damage, really. What does Spore Burst do? Engulfing the target all those around them. All effective may succumb to... Oh, they might fall asleep. Okay, that's asleep. That's not that. It's probably right at some point. So that's another hold. You create a ring of bubbles that surround your allies, hydrating them to replace your endurance, providing extra resistance to smashing and fire damage. So defensive skill. I don't know if I just want to do more damage at the moment. I think we'll just do more damage. I think the problem is it takes so long to kill things as a thingy. I think I'm just going to go with more damage. Okay. This is the sort of game as well that I imagine a bit like, I think probably a bit like a Star Wars MMO or a Star Trek MMO. In that I imagine this is the sort of game that people started playing even if they weren't particularly into MMOs, and it's the only one they played. If they still play games, they probably still play it because it's just a superhero MMO. You know, there are a couple of others around, but they're pretty naff in comparison. So this is the sort of game that I imagine people should just play to play superhero and wear the costumes and all that kind of thing. So these are enhancements, which, I mean, some of them are already out of date. But I'll chuck some in. Damage, just enhancing the damage of shit, really. Hang on, can I? Yeah, I know you can combine them to buff them up. Could you? Oh no, that's let's replace that one. Mobilization duration. Okay, let's chuck that in. I think the issue with it is as you out level them, they kind of go red, and then I'm not sure if they go red if they're actually still having any impact or not, or if you're better off just getting rid of them. I'm not sure. You can sell them as well to buy new ones, so but I need to look at that a bit more. So we need to find out what the skulls are up to. No good, but so is it just a case of just killing more scrolls? Chuck these around. I think I'm going to move those around. Yeah, so we can just stack our dots on one bloke and then just burn them down. What am I actually doing here? Look through 3 more areas for... What does that mean? Oh, okay. Some missions you have to click on boxes to find stuff. So we'll do that. Yeah, so I was talking about games, wasn't I? Yeah, so I haven't finished Tainted Grail yet, which I keep meaning to go back to, but I must confess I got some interest tailed off. I think I just got almost to the end, and then I was doing something else. I guess June came out. But yeah, Oblivion Remaster, I will get it and give it a go. But I've been watching some videos. There are certain like biomes that look a bit. I mean, UE5, like let's be honest. You know, it's pretty good for lighting and volumetrics, but in general, games just look so similar. I mean, there were some areas in I was watching Oblivion Remaster. Some of the areas just looked like UE5 store-bought tat, and I wasn't, I don't know. As I said, I'll probably give it a go, but it'd be good if they'd included an option where you can use the original graphics, but maybe with just a slight touch up, slightly more high res textures or something or whatever, Scheherazade. I'm sure that's not how you spell that. Okay. Okay. I always feel obliged sometimes to help people that are just hanging around. Oh, excuse me. No worries, little lady. Okay, here we go. So we're controlling. Okay, so I'm controlling her, and I'm not quite sure how we're watching her, because she's got like some secret camera or something on her. Maybe, I don't know. Where do we go? Ah, no interior map for this one. Ah. I did, before I put this on, I did briefly consider patching up Pantheon as well, but, you know, I mean, I keep an eye on what's going on over there, and I don't know. I had a look at the Discord this morning. It's just the same. It's just the same wherever you go. It's like someone says, "Oh, this is a bit weird," or "This is not quite right," or "That I'm not sure about this," and then immediately after, you'll just get the usual suspects going, "Oh yeah, but you're always people are always moaning." And it's just like, what's the point? So these dudes are taking all the food, I think. And we've just walked in at just some random dudess, and I think said to join. I should read it. I do apologise. And I think we just walked in as just some random dudess, and they've given us some information. I think maybe, I'm not sure. They're not very good villains. Okay. So we've got to stop the skulls. We've got to stop the skulls from stealing shit. I think is the idea. Let's go and do that. Looking at games coming out as well. I know that like everything's a massive downer on gaming at the moment, but holy shit! I mean, I can't think of anything coming out that really. I'm struggling. There was that like vampire game by some, I don't know, that looked like ex-devs of CD Projekt Red. So because they're ex-devs, it means they left because they didn't like CD Projekt Red. So that means that they're good. And I was watching some people react to the reveal, and I'm thinking, oh, this looks rough. Particularly like combat and stuff, not very good at all. I don't know how long it's got in development to go, but I mean, I'm all up for a good vampire game, but I'm not sure about it. Combat does get more interesting when you start to get more skills. What I do find though is that you kind of do you do get like battles and stuff where it just throws more mobs at you, so you need to think a bit more about what you're doing. And when you're killing mobs also, when you're having to kill 10 mobs or something, you can just run out to a big group, I guess, to make it more interesting for yourself. No worries, dude. That's a great tash got going on there. Am I killing them? Oh, I've got to rescue people. Okay. Feels like I'm using a lot more power at the moment with plant in comparison to some of the other skills I've used. The other power sets for controller. You're a doctor this time with rescued by the looks of it, or a scientist. What we got over here? What's going on here? Let's get him. I like the mob design as well. Like depending on what faction they're from, it's obviously like very on the nose, but I like that. Some of the boss mobs as well are really cool, particularly the Death Head ones. Yeah, just great all round. Again, like visual design. I'm not sure if the late 90s, early 2000s was where it was at for visual design, art and stuff. But yeah, it's I guess as graphics engines have become more detailed, I don't know. Maybe people want a more realistic look. I much prefer something a bit more. It's got a bit more of an interesting design around it. Even it looks a bit more fantastical than, you know. These guys have got loads of hit points again. Let's get the lieutenants. Obviously, have got more hit points, but got him. One more. Let's kill the same group as well. I think we're done. We're done here. Yep. No problem, John. Let's go. Yeah, definitely a hefty power cost the old plants. It's cool. Oh, okay. Mission. Okay. It looks like you can skip quests. You can just complete the story arc. But I don't want to do that. Oh, we're going into MC Louis Investments. Planning your financial freedom. Okay, yeah. I mean, the overall story here is that they were hoarding food and selling it, I think. Oh, hello. Oh, he's a baddie. He's a... Whoa. Not only is he a baddie, but he's like an orange lieutenant. Holy shit, he's not mucking around. Can't contain him either. Oh, there we go. What's this guy's problem? Got him. Okay. I've done this before. I don't think I've done this. I must generally go with the other arc. I think. I don't remember this too much, which is quite good. I like it. When you play, if you play different characters, you do get certain areas where you can choose different contacts, and their story arcs are kind of different. So that's pretty cool. Loads of lieutenants around here. Okay. What do we need to do? Find the supplies and take out the skulls guarding them. I wonder if that means you have to kill all the skulls. Sometimes it's not clear. You have to kill all the mobs in a zone before it will let you finish the quest. But sometimes you can just run past. I'll tell you, last night I was looking for... I think there's a boss... Ooh, Blimey, he's a level 5 lieutenant. I guess he's probably one of the skulls I've got to take out. I was looking yesterday. I was looking on Twitch to watch. Well, last night I was just yesterday afternoon. I was kind of playing. I was looking for like an MMO, someone playing an MMO to watch on Twitch, and it's like it's fucking miserable. Really, it's just like some of these MMOs. It's like there's no one streaming them. I think there was a Pantheon stream where there's literally one person streaming and one person watching. It's like, holy shit, what's going on? Okay, catch the skull leader. Better speed up a bit, I guess then. See if we can just zoom past some of these dudes. Oh shit. Blimey. You're quick on your feet, Dr. Mandrake. I'll fix that. Oh, you. Indeed. Can't tell where it's coming from. Oh, here we go. Bone breaker. It's me and you, dude. Yeah, it's all over. Once you lock them down, it's game over. Didn't even get a hit in. So there was lots of boxes of supplies there. I'm assuming we've saved all the supplies. Okay, contact. We did it. We've rescued the food supplies, whatever they were. Where are we going to go? Oh, this dude. Okay, yeah. So you have to go to that dude then. Yeah, I've done this dude quite a bit. He's. We'll find out what he is. Okay. I think now he wants us to do. I think we're changing. Oh no, it's Hellions. Oh, it's still Hellions, but I think it changes to the some other dudes. Oof, nearly. I'll get up on the roof. Noob. Oh, right now Arachnos have got a kill. Yeah. Yeah, it's these dudes. So music's kicked in. I don't know why. What's happened? I thought I triggered something there. There's some like music going on. I kind of feel like I triggered something in the music, but nothing's happening anyway. Is this guy called Patricia? What? Doesn't like Patricia, does he? He's big time got the shake, that dude. Holy smoke. I'm a little bit disappointed with my first marine power. Not really got a lot going on. Is that Patricia in trouble again? Oh, it's Lupe this time. Okay. We need to find a bigger group. Oof. Okay, let's try these dudes. Is there a lieutenant? I think so. Let's chuck some damage on. Let's chuck some power on. Let's go. I think we just kill the small dudes with the AoE, basically, just spamming that. Yeah, the levels make such a difference. Like when mobs get one level under you, they just die so much quicker. It really is noticeable. We still need 3 more. Let's go get these dudes. It helps having a damage inspiration as well, of course. When I was looking at costumes for the, I realised. I mean, I knew it anyway, but I kind of realised that I really don't like playing weird looking creatures in games. So like, if I have to like choosing a character long term, I don't like creating a character that looks like a monster and stuff. It's just not my bag. I think the ogres in EverQuest are about as far as that goes. I think probably. Okay, I'm going to kill some spider commanders now. Where are we? Level 5 still. I think I normally get like my power, my travel power at level 6. I think I've got enough damage now for now, so I haven't got to worry about it. Probably go fly, I think. So we've got to kill some dead cops and dead heroes around here. We need to kill these big dudes. Commanders, is that right? Yep. Here we go. Power usage is crazy. He's going. Wait, where are you going? Okay. Chuck some damage on, make some space. smoke. I think there are weapon-based power sets as well that I've never used, like guns and swords and stuff. I'm looking at those at some point. Finally we got it. Oh, more damage. Let's go. Man, we're missing these newbie dudes. It's bad news. Oh, some dudes. Psyhammer. A group going on there. Yeah, I guess there's like he had a staff, that guy. I think you can do like loads of different melee skills and stuff if you want. I think tanks are super good. I was always thinking about doing like a Thing or a Hulk kind of character. But okay, job done. Now we need to look in some boxes. I think it's probably easier as like a melee type character, but I have to destroy these pillows next. And yeah, generally a controller's controller skills don't normally do a lot of damage to it, essentially. Hey, thanks, Nim. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. P99 will be next week. I did think about doing it today, but this is only like I was only going to stream for a couple of hours. But P99, I plan on streaming next week. I finished playing Dune. I'm playing a game or two that I'm not allowed to stream, so that mostly leaves P99. Maybe Oblivion Remastered. Kind of thinking about getting. I mean, I will get that definitely, but I'll probably finish Tainted Grail soon. First, might finish that today or tomorrow. Get that out of the way. What are we doing? Got a Courtieri. Yep. Yeah. So now we've got to destroy these things. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. Unless plant's different. Don't know. Yeah, it's just slowly ticking down. Oh, there we go. So we're close to our we're close to our movement skill. I'm definitely going to get it at 6. Okay, one more. One more. I thought this is a strange quest, this, just killing 2 inanimate objects with very, very slow damaging skills. Not much fun at all. Oh no, oh great. I just realised that was, that was an AoE. Oh well, we'll make it a bit more interesting. Power usage is hardcore on this skill set. Holy smokes. No, don't chuck it on there. Noob. You will stand still. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, I'm actually out of power. Oh, and I've aggroed those dudes again. Well done. Oh, getting locked down. Okay, I need to remember that those dudes spawn quickly, so let's just use single target. Get this done. Then move on. Are you still playing on P99, Nin? I'm not sure if you were here, but I looked just a little while ago. I said about yesterday I was looking for stuff to watch, just while I was playing something. Yeah, I've said it in kind of probably all the streams that I've done recently, a few streams, but that's done. Is that done? Yeah. But yeah, the old MMO scene, it's definitely taken a dive. I think P99 is doing all right still, but it's definitely less people than there's definitely less people playing it than there was. Okay. What's he want us to do now? Oh yeah, so we're back with old Matthew Hibashi. I don't know if he's tried to rescue his wife and he's been kidnapped, I think, so we're going to sort it out. I started a cleric and a mage, kind of untwinkified, because I'm just trying to compare them to another game at the moment, just like progress and stuff. Can we just run around here without killing any dudes? Don't need to kill them, I don't think. But maybe I'll have to come back and then kill them all, because it says you've got to kill all the mobs. Don't think so though. I did thought he was going to let us in then, because I think I wasn't sure if he was going to say you got to kill all the mobs first. Here we go. I wonder if a lot of people, I know some people I've spoken to have said the same, is I think they kind of just got fed up with waiting for something to come out that was, you know... Yeah, so now we find out that Thierry is a... Can we call him? Can't get a signal. I like that, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Yeah, we find out Thierry is a traitor, basically. Where is he? Yeah, a lot of people I know just, in the end, just got fed up with waiting for a new MMO to come out that they wanted to play. Just moved on doing other stuff, whatever. Or the one they was playing just didn't turn out to be how they wanted it to be. So, yeah. Kind of lost interest. Where is this dude? Has he got to go in here? Yeah, so he did it because he thinks the heroes have become too complacent. Blah, 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 blah. He wants you to kill him, but because he wants you to kill him, I'll normally go, nah. Arrest him instead. Oh. Where's Mephisto? They stand there talking and you just start attacking them before they get through there. Maybe it should be a cutscene so they get through their lines first before you start chucking bombs at them. Might be, yeah. Oh, he's got a cool uniform though. I think the mob design, like the costumes they design for them and stuff, are really good. But the whole costume design thing for the game is really cool anyway. The amount of things you can do. I seem to remember there being some issues when the game first came out because people were making characters that looked like Marvel and DC characters. I don't know if that kind of annoyed them or not. I can't quite remember. I seem to remember a superhero MMO having an issue about copyright. Which seems smeg and ridiculous, really, doesn't it? Like, you got a character creator that allows you to make a great big green bloke. So you know what you can do about it? Well, nothing. It's like a character creator, isn't it? So what are we supposed to do? Remove the colour green or something? I'm not sure if anyone's been following this stop killing games thing as well. It's been interesting. There he is and his wife. You're back with your wife. Matthew and his wife. Okay, there you go. There's a good end to that story arc. Who is our next contact? Have we got any? What level am I? Let's go and level up. Well, okay. I believe from what I've heard, this game is based on like a later version of City of Heroes. So there's a lot of maybe quality of life stuff that wasn't in the original. I think there is an emulator server that copies the original game, like classic. I guess you would kind of equip. You would imagine it's probably that kind of thing, like EverQuest Classic kind of thing. Strangler, I think, does the most damage. I don't know. Let's just do that for now. Level 6. Ah, twin shot. Holy shit! Like these. There's like an arc of quests coming up, which are a bit like it's like an introduction to certain systems and stuff, but it is quite annoying. There's a lot of talking, but I'll just rush through it. I think I like the idea of the but. No, so we want to do. I think magic. Is it sorcery that's got flying? Yeah, mystic flight. Is that what I want? Yeah, I think so. Yep. You get like a translocation, like a teleport skill as well, which is pretty cool. Okay. I guess we'll go and talk to Twin Shot. Give me a sec. I'm just going to look at... no problems here. Because I don't want to miss any arcs. I look at a little guide that tells you when to... Because you can turn your XP gain off. There are loads of NPCs hanging around as well. When you talk to them, they kind of... They're there for a reason. But I need to go through it at some point to work out what it is. Yeah, Twin Shot's quite funny. She's like part of a gang, and you kind of join the gang. But it can be a bit of a thing. Actually, we can fly now, can't we? Woohoo! Let's go. Using translocation in a like 3D space is quite weird because it's like I don't know. It does teleport you quite a long way, but I think if it was instantaneous, it would probably be better. But I'm not sure if this is it, but I think there's a version of the game where you can like build your own base as well. I think, isn't there, for your guild or something? Security terminal. I think she's a bit of a joker. Stand still, for pity's sake. Okay, let's go. Who are we going to meet first? Proton. I think this combination of like this is one of the few games I think that got one of the few MMOs I think have got the combination right between having a storyline running through it and I guess the social side of the game. You can actually just play this game as like a single player superhero RPG essentially. I do like games that allow you that just give you more options, the better. Oh, Flambeau, she's brilliant. She's really funny. She's obviously just, quite vain and stuff. She keeps rubbing herself up against me, which is distracting. Okay, so we're just meeting the gang. Where do we need to go? So there's a character called Dillo who kind of is an alien and he kind of talks in a strange way. And then you got a dog who I think is also an alien. And he comes to make sounds at me. I do like it. Okay. Okay. So then you get there's some dudes invading the base, so we've got to go back down again. It's funny because they had this system which I quite like, where when you finish a quest, you can just exit from wherever you are in the dungeon. But also at the same time, there's a lot of running around backtracking in the game as well. It's weird. Ouch. Oh, these guys are all both big high-level lieutenants. Oh, the others have started to turn up. Nice. Okay. Talk to Twin Shore. Yeah, so we're gonna join their gang. Did we just get another level as well? I think we did. No. But let's check our enhancements. Got level. Got an enhanced heal one. Let's chuck that in there. Got damage. You can only you choose an origin as well. I'm sure you all know this. You know, like magic, mutant, and stuff. And you can only use ones that match your accurate enhancement. Let's put that in the AOE. Enhances accuracy again. Healing. Yeah. Reduce endurance. Oh, actually, I'll put that into flying. Yeah. Accuracy. I'm sure you used to be able to combine. Maybe it must be this. Has to be the same image. I'm sure you can combine. You can combine them to give you a slightly higher level one. I think. Anyway, that will do. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but you can use. No, you need loads. You can use a load of influence to upgrade them to the highest that you can upgrade them to. But then you out level them again. So I'm not sure. It just feels like a waste of influence. Yeah, I need to look at that kind of thing a bit more anyway. What next? Meet the gang. Can't call her yet. Let's go. I think I need to increase the flight speed as well. Feels a bit cumbersome at the moment. It's funny how I know that you get all the talk of superhero fatigue at the moment and stuff because of all the films. I think if he didn't create shit films, you probably wouldn't get superhero fatigue. But like superhero games, just seems like a no-brainer, really. Like I know there was a couple of Marvel ones, weren't there? There was like a Marvel game that was a bit like I guess it was a bit like a Fortnite or something, or some sort of battle royale type game or fighting game or something. But yeah, like a big Marvel big superhero MMO. Just I know there are some games available and they don't seem to be doing particularly well, but I don't know. Do you think there'd be a big market for it? So we've got to go to. It's a bit weird. I think this is an introduction to like training and stuff, but we've already been training, I think. Yeah, so this is kind of running you through like a. It's kind of like tutorial stuff. Got to find the monorail. There we go. Found it. Okay, then we've got to go to King's Row, I think. Is that right? Talk to Blue still in King's Row. Hang on. I'll leave that mission for now. I don't want to do missions before I'm supposed to do them. That's a cool tune. I need to go. I've been reading a lot of manga recently. But I need to. I noticed on Amazon. I say a lot of manga. I read through the Judge Dreads again recently, and there's like a big collection of the Savage Sword of Conan. Got that for Christmas. I read through that. But I want to. They've got like silver and gold era kind of Supermans and Batmans and stuff. So I was thinking about picking those up to have a look. Okay. It's weird this tutorial is coming in now when I've pretty much, apart from the monorail ride, I've been killing mobs and leveling up. It's very weird. Anyway. Your lieutenant just chilling out against the wall here. It's ruining his day. What's going on over here? What are these guys doing? Stomping policemen on the floor. Cut that out. The dude actually fighting back here with another layer. Oh, he's an undercover cop. They love a Larry shirt, don't they? These NPCs. I was started to talk about the stop killing games thing, didn't I? Distracting myself. Yeah, it's been interesting. Particularly, I mean, it's quite weird when you see like when people have these crazy parasocial relationships with people, and then like they're always right, and nothing they can say is wrong, like no matter what sort of personality they are. And I when he first started streaming that, what's his name? Who's the roach guy? He left all his friends in, and then tried to claim it wasn't his fault. What's his name? I can't remember his name. But when I first started watching him, I thought, oh, I'm not sure about this guy. He's clearly got like a massive ego. Yeah. Samantha Gray. I love your outfit, Samantha. I think she just buffed me maybe as well. Pirate Software, isn't it? Yeah. When I first saw him, when I first started watching I didn't watch his videos for long, because I thought this guy... Oh, look at this guy. He's level 9. Holy shit. Level 9... Level 9 is... Yeah, sorry, I keep sidetracking myself. Yeah, I was watching this guy and I thought, I don't like this guy. He's clearly got a big autistic thing going on, but he's also got like, seems to have like a massive ego, and he seems like the sort of person who would never ever admit he was wrong, and it kind of turned out that way. You know, and it, obviously there's always blame on all sides, but yeah, I find it weird how people just get so obsessed with just some dude, you know, normal looking dude on Twitch, and they kind of attach themselves to him, you know, and he becomes like some arbiter of truth that everything he says is yeah, it's weird. So I think there's another. I think we'll go back to the base basically. Where's the? Yeah, it was funny because the Stop Killing Games thing came in. Like, I think it was just yesterday where they announced that, is it Anthem 2? They're actually just like actually closing the game down. Where's the fuck's sake? Where's the monorail? Shit! Oh look, what's going on here? Oh, I bet that takes you to like a quest or something, does it? I've never seen that. I haven't seen that before. And I'm obviously not allowed to go. I haven't got that quest. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I think it's absolute nonsense that someone expects you to pay 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 quid or whatever for something. And then, irrespective of whether it's 5 years later or whatever, they can then just say, oh, you can't play this anymore. That is not... You know, that money that all those people have paid for that game has gone on and financed that company to do other things, get bigger, make other games, whatever it may be. I actually think there should be a law that says, okay, mate, I haven't, I've never done that. I've never even seen it, actually. So, yeah, I actually think there should be a law that says if you're producing a product like Anthem, for example, or let's use a newer game like Dune Awakening, then there needs to be an offline mode, or if you're going to close the servers, you need to design an offline mode first, so people can still at least log in and play the game. I think it's just nonsense. I like the Gishu's music. Oh yeah, I love these dudes, the fawns. You see them just on the top of rooftops, so that's like sacrificing people and stuff, which is always pretty cool. Oh, here it is over here. I don't even know what people are arguing about. People are trying to make excuses like, oh, they can't do that, it's development time and stuff. Well, don't charge someone 100 quid for a game. if you're going to abandon it, essentially. That's just your options. Yeah, I can't believe people are actually defending it. There you go. Some people bought the special edition of Starfield, not mentioning any names. So, yeah, I can't really talk. Let's go. It's taken the second time the base is under attack. They need to sort out the security. Okay, here we go. I know you're a big fan, big City Heroes fan. I need to get like a crash course on the different types of enhancements at some point. Obviously, know what they do at like a basic level, but there's just so many different types of enhancements, and I've seen guides where it says, right, don't do anything up till level something, and then just use these enhancements, and you get sets of enhancements, and etc, etc, etc. So I need to check all that out. I hope the visuals for the marine skill get a bit better. I think they could have added a few more fish and starfish and stuff in that animation there. Let's go. Where's Twin Shot? I suppose she's going to be here, or I'll go upstairs. Come on, Twin Shot. Let's go. Get involved. I noticed that you probably know much better than me, mate, but I noticed that plant seems to be like really heavy power usage. Initially, anyway. It's actually not helping. I guess I need to talk to her first. Let's go. Oh shit. He's not. Dillo's facing off against some dudes. He's not actually doing anything. Okay. We need to use a little unit for him. I can't remember where it is. Oh, there it is. Whee. Okay. Need some lift. The lift. Gangs all together. Let's go. I've just. Where do we need to go? Travel to the third floor. That's where we are, isn't it? I'm on it. Maybe I should have used that first. Done. Job done. Okay. Can we call twin shot? Yeah. Okay. Level 7. Sorry, I'm just looking at my mission guide because I don't want to out-level stuff. Well, let's carry on with this arc. It wants us to go and find Proton. I've got like on this, there's a few servers for this, but on this server I've got like I created a load of dudes trying to come up with some names and some funny names. I think I've got like a necro type dude who's called like Coffin Fodder or something, and some other stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to save the names. So this is just running around talking to people. They're investigating like why we're being attacked and stuff. Pretty much it. There's a little twist at the end. I kind of remember. I remember this quite a bit. I know I said that this quest line gets a bit tedious, but if you never played it before, it's worth reading all the text and stuff. Hello. Some dudes up on the roof there as well, again. As I said though, some of this is like it's a tutorial kind of thing, telling you about stuff that you might have already encountered. Flambeau, she's funny. I like her. Funny and hot. Wouldn't go wrong. It's probably telling me stuff here that I should trying to get back into it. That I should probably be taking notice of. But I notice there's a lot of people around with like different coloured names. I'm not sure if they're like. I think some of them are role playing. Maybe some of them are kind of helpers or whatever. Yeah, is really good. Yeah, it's definitely worth going through, reading it once, definitely. Is that it? Okay. I like the little instanced areas as well you get, which you're about to go to now. It just had a little bit of flavour to the game. So I think this is going to the mansion, aren't we? Yep. I was watching a couple of videos this morning of people that are recorded at the. I think was it this week? The first. Of like the Oasis reunion gigs were taking place. So despite all of the aggro over ticket prices, it looked like there was a lot of people there. Oh, this guy's got some hit points. Oh, shit. Put him stunned. Finally, we contained him. Jesus. I can't remember if we got a fight. Might have wasted the damage one. We'll see. Yeah, this animation definitely needed a few more bubbles and fish, I reckon, to make it just a little bit more interesting. I do still think that Mind is my favourite, though. I like the idea of just the mind thing, using your mind to do stuff. Oh, these guys are good, proper bullet sponges. Using a lot of power. Is that going to get him? Of course not. Blimey, level 8. Let's clear some space. It's funny because quite a lot I go to kind of loot the mob sometimes. Just out of habit. Can we just leg it past these dudes? I'm sure I have to kill all these dudes. I'm sure I've tried this before. It's one of those ones where it won't let you through the door or the lift or something. So I've had to come all the way back and kill all the mobs again. I don't know. Let's check it out. There's a lot of mobs if it's the case. Let's just start at this end and kill some mobs, see what happens. Oh, cool, that's good. I love some of the interior design as well, it's so cool. I think we lost them. Ah, okay. I wonder if this is one of those ones where I'll have to kill. Oh, it looks like I might have to kill the dudes. Fair enough. Jeez. Screwed with my cooldowns as well. I think the big dude. God, some serious damage. And at least we got that line of sight. Holy smoke! That guy was not mucking around. He keeps fucking up my cooldowns, this bloke. Shithead. Wow. I think there's a ways of getting... I think there's a skill or two, isn't there, that kind of stops or helps with knockdown. I'll obviously need to look at that at some point. That was hardcore, that was. Let's go through. Yeah, so what happens here is this guy has set it all up like it was a test. He's testing out the group or something. Basically. So I think he's our new boss or whatever of the group. Okay, well, I think that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to go and have my chocolate and wine fueled lunch. So I'm home alone today. Probably play something else this afternoon. Don't know what. I don't think I'll stream it though. Whatever it is. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.